Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in Detroit, where it'll be the Pistons going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, for the Grizzlies, a tooth-and-nail series for them in the conference finals. It all came down to a deciding Game 7. We can only hope these NBA finals contain just as much drama. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called
me a one-way player. I said in a long
player.
time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was outrageously funny.
That was pretty freakish.
Oh, it was. Here's
I
Kevin
already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Memphis taking on the Detroit Pistons. You take a look at the Pistons. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. And with the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got John Lure, Caldwell Pope out there at Bledsoe, and it's McDonald in at the 5. Drummond the screen. Green dishes to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Here's Gibson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
And so here's Memphis. And there's the pass to McDonald. It's stolen by Johnson. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Gibson. Bledsoe outside. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. And that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, the Grizzlies. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Green.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Bledsoe against Jackson. Bledsoe right side. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Here's McDonald. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Brandon Jennings is checked in for the Pistons. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a moment. We talked about Game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Bledsoe. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Jackson drives in. It's deflected, and they get it back. And that one's good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jennings against Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Drummond. On the wing, Jackson. It's back to Jennings. Offensive rebound. And Gibson kicks to Johnson. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Bledsoe. And that is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Outside Jennings. And there's the feed to Drummond. It's deflected. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Bledsoe. Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Wow. One-on-one fast break. Here's Lure. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. Defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's Bledsoe. Following the miss by Jennings. Here's McDonald. And he overshot that one, missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now here's Jennings. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot's good by Gibson.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bledsoe outside. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Lure. No good. Good D by Drummond. The Pistons leading. Outside Jackson. Gibson the screen. It's Drummond, high post. Gibson with the screen on Bledsoe. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pistons shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Jackson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Johnson, he's checked in for Drummond. Green comes in for Taj Gibson. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Johnson. And it's Adams in for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Jackson. Green passes to Johnson. Can't hit from in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the screen. White sets a screen. Pass to Hood. Pocket 4. Shoots from 14. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ball stolen. From down in the low post, it goes.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And they double up Jackson. Johnson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his first points in this one. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Adams dishes to Johnson. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Detroit with the ball. 3-point lead. Green kicks to Adams. Off target from 3-point range. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pistons on top, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels a championship is within reach.
We feel like we're a team that's had to go through a lot of adversity. We've been through a lot of things that's set us back. You know, we feel like we can be just as good as anybody else, and why not us?
One big reason why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg losing him in the playoffs last year was the biggest adversity they went through. Can you make a case that it just made them tougher, or did it really take something out of them?
You know, Kevin, it's really hard to say. A tough break, obviously, losing Mike, and I mean that literally as well. But their problems did set them back, and maybe they can be just as good as anybody else, but until they are, they're going to have some issues.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Brandon Wright, Conley out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Slaughter in at the 4 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 40 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
The Grizzlies trail by 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak number 1. And the Pistons making a change here. Gibson's checked in. John Lure, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bledsoe comes in for Rodney Hood. Here's Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good. Right.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jennings passes to Green. Right with the double team. Drummond dishes to Green. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Conley. Misses the lane.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by Stanley Johnson. Outside Conley. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Again, Conley missing. Pistons leading by 14. Johnson kicks to Jennings. Out to the right wing. And another 3 for Detroit.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Now here's Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good. Right.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Green. Can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And that one's good. Drummond.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Conley with it. Right with a screen on Jennings. Conley's shot is off.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Gibson with the screen on Conley. Green, the pass to Gibson. Tries again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the first half.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
That one is off. A different look here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nick Stauskas comes in for Johnson. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 15.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Bledsoe against Green. Conley up top. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Klein. And that one hits back iron. Pistons leading by 16. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Green is checked in for Taj Gibson. Now Green, he's got 8. Pass to Stauskas, puts up a 3. The shot is off.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
The dish to Hood. There's a good screen. Down low, here's Slaughter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Green dishes to Stauskas. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
And when you're shooting like this, you should be winning. They're scoring with tremendous efficiency.
Klein, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the 3 by Detroit. Feeds to Hood. Second chance shot. Green with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The rebound by Jeff Green. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
Well, every play, every bucket magnified in a situation like this. The NBA's replay center giving them the information they need to make the final call.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, in the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pistons lead by 17. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to explore. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving. Letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. I'm sort of reluctant to a lot of assists now.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, guys, let's focus for a few minutes. We've earned the chance to be here, but we've got a job to do.
With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half.
When we play D with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed, but somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. We've come a long way for this. We've poured everything we have into getting into the finals. This is no time to let up. Let's play our best half of the season.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Green in a 2-guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson in at the guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist on the night.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
No good from Bledsoe. Pistons leading by 19 points. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the three. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Bledsoe kicks to Lua. Here's Caldwell Pope. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Pistons leading by 17. Jackson kicks to Green. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Bledsoe kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Bledsoe. And Gibson sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now Bledsoe following the three-point attempt by Freak. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jackson kicks to Green. Oh!
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. The 11-footer. Bledsoe with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
From deep, Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's 19 points for Freak. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Bledsoe outside. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. Bledsoe's got 8.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Drummond passes to Jackson. Green kicks to Jackson. Gibson setting the pick for Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And Green gets it to go.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The pass to McDonald. Here's Klein. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Now, here's Green. 22 points for him. Shots good by Gibson.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 12. Pass to McDonald. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Johnson.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Gibson. Green comes in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. And that one misses. Pistons leading by 21. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Detroit.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Conley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Hood. Green with the block. Green dishes to Green. Green kicks to Drummond. Green passes to Drummond. Good on the shot. Drummond's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pistons have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. And so he hits both. For Memphis, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Wright sets a screen. Slaughter passes to Hood. It's stolen by Green. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Johnson kicks to Drummond. Here's Green. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's the pick. And it's Conley penetrating. McDonald. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. That drops. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Green. Here's Drummond. And Wright pulls it down.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. No one near Conley as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. The shot no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Pistons ahead. Just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Bledsoe, and it's Slaughter in at the 4. Adams dishes to Bogut. Jackson against Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. The Grizzlies pull it in. He feeds it to Ware. Craig, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Slaughter. And Bledsoe, here we go. And he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Grizzlies. Screen by Bogut. Jackson kicks to Bogut. Stauskas, the pass to Jackson. To the inside. Johnson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Luer's got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's the feed to Bledsoe. Wide open. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Shot's good. 6 points for Johnson.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Bledsoe. He dishes it to Ware. Bledsoe outside. Misses the three. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Bogut with the screen on Bledsoe. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Lure. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Taj Gibson's checked in for Detroit. Green comes in for Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pistons leading by 23. Green dishes to Stauskas. Takes it from 10. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Klein, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Detroit.
And the first one drops. A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Bogut. Johnson comes in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Jennings in for Adams. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Leonard, he's checked in for John Lure. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pistons leading by 23. Down low. And there's Green on the assist from Brandon Jennings. 26 points for Freak.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Bledsoe with him. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Here's Klein. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's Klein. That 3 off the mark. The Pistons shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Jennings kicks to Green. It's Drummond, high post. From 18 feet away. Jennings can't get it to go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Pistons leading by 23. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Leonard brings the double team. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Good. 13 points here for Taj Gibson. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Good on the shot. Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
Get the ball inside.
Green inside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Now here's Bledsoe. Leonard with a screen on Jennings. Bledsoe kicks to Leonard. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Leonard brings the double team. Drummond to screen. Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about a terrific game for Green. 28 points and 11 dimes. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
First free throw is good. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Pistons. And both free throws good for Green.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now here's Bledsoe. They set the screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Lure. Good. Lure's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Pistons.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Green. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Amir Johnson's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jordan Adams comes in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And right, no good on that one. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Adams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bledsoe passes to Slaughter. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bledsoe. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.